What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my cider, and today we are talking about hopefully the final book in the Rebel Belle trilogy, Lady Renegades by Rachel Hawkins. So to cut a long story short, I didn't really care for Lady Renegades at all, which really isn't that surprising considering I haven't really been a huge fan of this series. The only reason I have even read all of them is because I kept expecting them to get better. There's a really cool premise going on behind these books, but they don't get any better. And to be honest, when I got to this book, Lady Renegades, it got worse. I don't know how that could happen, but it did. The main problem with this series as a whole is that there's just no clear antagonist. There's really no reason for anything in the plot to happen, and there just aren't any consequences for any actions. Like, some people will die. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. And, you know, we'll learn some stuff, but that was probably just fluff and filler, and it doesn't even matter when it comes to the end. And in this book, in Lady Renegades, there is just so much extra stuff that I just don't understand why we needed any of it. Half the book was dedicated to rehashing what happened in Rebel Belle and Miss Mayhem, which, to be honest, I didn't really remember much of because nothing important even really happens, and the rest of it was mostly just filler, like, oh no, Harper's losing her powers, oh no, David's creating more paladins, does any of that even matter in the end? Not really. And oh my god, the author drug this story out. When we got to the end, it was like, ha ha, here's this big reveal. I bet you didn't see this coming. Except I did. I knew that this is how this was gonna end from the beginning, and it's not even because I'm great at figuring out what's gonna happen. No, it's because it was completely obvious. Why did we take so much time to get here? Like, I don't understand why we needed to go through all of this mess, and to be honest, the only thing I was happy about with the ending was the fact that it was over and I didn't have to listen to it anymore. I really am truly disappointed and frustrated with how these books turned out because there was just such a good idea here. I really loved that our main character was kind of like a Kim Possible, that she was like super popular and a cheerleader, and she was in all these clubs, and then all of a sudden she gets these superpowers and has to go on this like top secret mission, and that sounds really cool, but there is just nothing to it, and I just don't understand why anything happens the way that it happens, and it almost seems like nothing needed to happen. Like, all of the problems that were created were just really superficial and turned out to not even really be problems, and by the time I got to the end, I'm like, what even happened? Like, sure, this big crazy thing does happen in the end, but it didn't really need to, in my opinion. I feel like things were just happening to make something happen, and it's just really irritating, and every time I read it, I'm like, but you could have done this thing and it would have been cooler, or we could have done that thing and it would have been more awesome, but no, we just have to be fine with this disappointment. And yeah, it's really frustrating. I hate it when books are like that because there is a really cool idea here, and I just feel like it didn't get fully realized, and we're never really gonna get to see what it would be like if it was super good. So yeah, that kind of makes me sad. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every Monday. So that's everything I got for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!